Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Happy almost end to the retrograde. Tomorrow's the last day. Shout out to all of our 21-day grounding group challengers. I can't wait to celebrate you guys Monday night. You can register for that at the link in our Patreon. Let's see what full moon magic we got on our hands today. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess collective. Highest timelines, highest messages. Ooh, claim that ish. Full moon magic. Ace of Wands. Bink. Fiery new beginning. This is passionate, this is sexy, this is lit up, this is a surprise, especially if you've been moving through a barren time. See these trees in the background? A lot of these cards are going to have, it's like woods, like being in the woods imagery. There's nothing on these branches, you know? So if there's been nothing for a minute, this full moon is saying, well, this is here now. Claim it, Pisces. Smash that love button. I'll claim that Ace of Wands right now. I don't even care where it comes from. Queen of Cups, that's you. Cute-ass little fairy magic at the bottom. Doesn't it look like you're conjuring up a water spell here? Shout out to all of my witches. What is this Ace of Wands? This could be an activation in your spiritual energy. Receiving some sort of download where you're like, oh, that's the direction. This is the way. This is the motivation that I needed. This is a creative spark. This is the passion that I needed to have in order to move this thing forward. Four of Pentacles, so holding back. Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity is here. Six of Pentacles. I don't love the Six of Pentacles card, so we're going to talk about it. But the Magician is at the bottom, so it does look like it's still the way. Okay, let's do this. Four of Pentacles. It's stable. It might not be flourishing in the way in which you'd like it to, but it's stable. It's complete. Four is completion. If you think about a table or a chair, four legs, baby, right? And four is the number of stability and security in tarot. So Ace of Wands, there's something influencing a material aspect of your life where the material aspect is stable and it has growth on it. But it looks like there could be more. That's all. It just looks like there could be more. And if this is a spiritual gift, same thing. Is like you have a spiritual gift here that you have been using. And I think that there's some stabilization you've been able to master. But now Spirit's saying it's time to up the ante. We're going to direct message you something and expect you to act on it. And when you act on it, you get the next resource that you need to expand this. Which is what happens, because from the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, technically it's a leap. We skip two Pentacles here. And the universe delivers another Ace. Ace of Pentacles. Even this is like this is technically not math, you know? And I taught reading. Don't get me teaching math over here. But 4 plus 1 does not equate to 6. So there's magic involved here. There's the universe involved here. But whatever has been stable but could use more, you're going to get like an idea of how to grow it or expand it. And when you act on it, and this could just be one step forward, making one phone call, creating one plan, making one decision, taking one action. Ace of Pentacles enters the chat. And the Ace of Pentacles it's an opportunity from the universe. Like, hey, you can actually use this. Like, whereas this is more an internal experience. It could be external. It could be. But usually the Ace of Wands is like the creative idea, the inspiration, the motivation that you feel within. It's the fuel to do. Whereas the Ace of Pentacles is now plant this so that it grows, you know? And now the Six of Pentacles. So this card reminds me of when in The Little Mermaid, Ariel is negotiating with Ursula, and she's not negotiating well at all. And Ursula has her sign her voice away so that she could receive legs. Why am I talking about legs? Doesn't this also look like legs So what's it mean when something gets legs? It's like it's mobile, movement, growth, right? These two femmes are making a deal with, it looks like the devil, you know? One is signing and the other is collecting. So it's like these legs need something. And that dog is barking, so we're on to something here. The legs of the stability need something. And the universe gives you an ace. You move into the 6. You get what you need. Can you just show me the implications for this contract? The implication is 6 of Wands. That's crazy. There's a baby here. Okay, got it. Vulnerability. So 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, it's progress forward. It's movement forward. So these aces that are coming in are specifically to move some sort of gift that you have or something that you are building or working on in your material world. It's to move it forward. The aspect of this deal with the devil, it actually feels less intense than my initial interpretation. The caveat is there's vulnerability. And that could be like if you are a business owner or you're buying a home or you're investing, there's like risk involved in like larger contractual deals like that. That could leave you vulnerable. But the other side is there's actually a parade of protection and celebration around you as you sign this. That's what's so interesting. Okay, so there's polarity. It's like there's light and there's darkness to everything. So I guess it's like not too bad. Can you just, is there anything else I need to know for this contract? This could be like if you've been building something on your own or spiritually you've been tapping into something on your own. This is when you enter a partnership agreement, mentorship agreement, coaching agreement, business deals, business partners, investors, or on a spiritual level, it's when you like invest in a course that would essentially allow you to expand on the gift in practical ways. Of course, you're going to be exposed vulnerably. There's other people there. Anytime you're exposed to other people, it's a risk. It doesn't matter who they are. People have energy, and if you're sensitive, you are putting your energy at risk of being, you know, felt or received theirs. It just is what it is. Anything else with that contract? Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So it's good news. It's an offer, and it's someone that wants to bring you into the frame. If you are some sort of entertainer, if you like modeling, influencers, into the frame, like actors, even like voice actors here, someone wants to bring you into the frame, or they are bringing you into the frame. On a spiritual level, this is like, I actually would interpret this slightly differently. This would be like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, passed on loved one who is leading you to something that might seem scary because you have to pass through a dark gate, but they're actually waiting there for you with protection and the bounty that you deserve. Boom. Wild, crazy. I know. Page of Pentacles. And you're able to do something with this. What are they going to do with this? Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Fly, eagle, fly. Okay. Victory and success, moving forward. So you're going to be a little untouchable because of the height. Eagles. Have you heard this with eagles? Like crows, I think, will get on the back of eagles. I love crows, so I'm not talking shit over here, and I hope they don't hear me. But they'll get on the back of eagles sometimes and like peck the shit out of them. And eagles, the only thing they can do is fly higher because crows can't handle the lack of oxygen. Like eagles can go way higher into the air than crows do. So then the crows will eventually like fall off or pass out, tomato, either way. So there's something here happening where Are you being guided through like a scary obligation or commitment? It feels scary. There's something that feels like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should sign. I don't know if I should commit to this. But it ends up, maybe this already happened, but it ended up, or it's ending up in progress forward, recognition. There is vulnerability here though. I'm not going to lie. She's holding an infant. So there's vulnerability. This could be like you birthing a new aspect of your business, birthing a new career plan, birthing a new home situation. But Knight of Cups is like there's protection here, or somebody who wants to bring you into the frame. So there's somebody who knows the way of the land. Knights know the way of the land. And Page of Pentacles is the optimistic offer that you're going to be able to like plant or grow. The Chariot is way forward, and you're going to be able to shake off crows. So shake off any, I kind of want to say bottom feeders, but that's whales, right? Like barnacles, things that attach to you that they can't go with you to this height, you know, they can't. And Wheel of Fortune is the turn of the wheel. So things change now, and they're changing in terms of speed, because all these guys got wings. We do have the snake heading downward. So the snake heading downward is avoiding chaos too. So it's kind of like going through a scary gateway is actually the way to eliminate any dead weight, fears, limitations. It's also the way in which you're going to be able to shed your skin. And there's something that's about to move faster than it normally would. And I guess that makes sense because all this pentacle energy, pentacle's slow moving, but the Chariot and the wheel is quick. 4, 5, 6 plus 6 is 12, so that's 3 of Pentacles. It's more than just you here. It's more than just you here. Can you show me the importance of the Eagle Spirit? You might want to look up Eagle Spirit. King of Pentacles? Okay, they're bringing you all the way up. All the way up. This card keeps coming out, even in our Lionsgate Roundtable reading, right? Kirsten, I feel like you had the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the most abundant of the Pentacle Court cards. It's also the last card in the Major Arcana. So it's like this is the highest level you can go with this assistance. I'm being called back to this Knight. This really feels angelic. This really feels like an angelic setup. Like they're going to set you up. And they will be there with you, but you probably won't see them. Is like one of those things. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Heavy Taurus energy. So if you have Taurus North Node, Taurus, I would even say Venus or Mars. 4 of Wands. Okay, manifestation. It's a wish. Oh, it's over the bridge. Oh my God, the imagery in this deck is amazing. And the Magician. So magic is happening, but it's not without fear. And I don't even know that this is really like fear inside the house. I think that you have valid reasons to be afraid outside the house. Because this bridge that brings you to the magic of your 4 of Wands, this like stable King of Pentacles status, whatever that means for you. That could be a person you're connecting with. It could be a type of job you're connecting with, or an actual financial standing, or mastery over how to implement your spiritual practices in the 3D. There's still going to be a troll under the bridge. They love trolling under the bridge. They love it. But it's not going to stop you. As above, so below. Because there's something that you recognize in the troll that you also have. So you can speak the troll. And by speaking troll, you can outsmart any attempts to derail. So really, any attempts to reroute you or trick you out of some sort of magical bounty or magical pathway, you speak the language of the troll. So you actually reroute that energy. As above, so below. That's a little bit of like, and return evil eye to sender. That troll's going to stay stuck under that bridge. Show me the Magician. So something about this heals pain on the feminine side, maybe even the maternal side. That tarantula energy. 3 different swords, so it's 3 different sources of pain or 3 different experiences that caused you pain. This journey, though it feels vulnerable and it feels like a little like, oh, I don't know if I should do this, it's actually going to help heal something. And the healing of this allows you to curate more magic. Magician. Ooh. Because now you'll have bat spirit activated, and bat spirit sees in the dark. Bats send out, is it sonar? What do they call it? They send out sound, echolocation, right? Because they can't see, they don't, it's like they send out the echolocation and they feel the vibration come back. So they're like sensing with a different sense. That's essentially, this healing leads to you being able to sense with a different sense. Your sense here is manifestation magic. It's also an element of healing, but it's also being able to act on the vibration that you feel. Acting on the vibration that you feel. Similar message is acting on the download you get. When we collect downloads and we don't act on them, they start to diminish. They like come in less frequently. The universe is like, I'm not going to keep sending you shit if you're not going to act on it. So then you like end up having to act on one of them to like get the flow bumping again, you know? This is also Neptunian, so this is fine-tuning your ability to see beyond the veil or see what's not there yet for a higher mission. Can you give me some advice for this King of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Magician, 8 of Wands, you mermaid angel. This mermaid is gently laying on top of the surface of a river in between 2 rocks, and she's allowing 8 different aces of wands to float down to her. So the advice is let the aces, oh my God, like let the bodies hit the floor, let the aces come to you. You will know what to do as you allow the aces of, specifically of wands, to come in. It looks like the aces are all your directives. And once you take an action, that's when the resource that you need appears, or like the tangible aspect of the action is made available to you on this like ascension up to a level where others might not be able to breathe. You will be flying high, moving quickly, and becoming some sort of like master of your spiritual and earthly realm. Or this is like a direct translation of like acting on spiritual downloads does get you ahead in your everyday life, you know, in a very like cut and dry, and helps heal. Anything else with the Magician combos? Smash that love button, Pisces. 8 of Pentacles. You're going to get so good at this. You're going to get so good at this. The more you do this. Oh, what is this song? I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. Live like you were dying. So this is like, oh, and the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Live like you were dying. I think he says something about an eagle in that song too. So you're going to get really good at this. And this is Spirit saying the more you act on it, the more we will give you the provisions needed to move the thing forward. Whether this is more spiritual leaning, or if you're at the level where you're able to take the spiritual hits and actually implement them in your life for, it looks like, a significant change. It's okay to feel scary. It's okay to feel scared and vulnerable when entering new realms you haven't yet been in. There's a reminder that no matter like the villain in the video game level, you will always have a tool, Magician, that is available to defeat that video game levels villain. But heavy emphasis on there's an angel here, especially a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 10 of Cups at the bottom is like, oh yeah, this is the fulfillment that I've been seeking. Maybe even this is the pack. This could be leading you towards a different, like an expanded group or deepening connections in a group that is doing something similar. This could be like your best friends or family. But there's 2 parental wolves and 2 puppy wolves and a full moon. Page of Cups, yeah. This feels like it gets sweet over here. Anything on the pack? That was too fast. Anything on the pack? Wounded warrior. That's where you're being called. You're being called to move towards your 10 of Cups. And as challenging as this like, I feel like we just had a game board, like board game trail. This is the trail to get there. As like stop and go, maybe a little challenging as it is. This is the way to get there. And it also looks like you're almost there, 9 of Wands. Anything else with the Judgment? Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. And that's eclipse energy starting in September. We have the eclipse season. And eclipses are reveals. So Judgment, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. Every step of the way you'll also be revealed when it's time to make the next move. This Ace of Wands feels really intricate. Like it's giving you what the next move is, but it's also giving you time, like the timing of the next move. And it's all for this like end goal of emotional fulfillment, manifestations, recognizing your magic, soaring above levels that you have not yet experienced that will feel like a personal victory on a soul level. And they're providing the provisions here for you. Live like you are dying. And the energy of that song feels like a little bit of like, don't wait. Live now. Like act on this now, you know? Not in a rush way, in a let's not let life pass us by kind of way. Anything else for that Ace? Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Abundance, fertility, balance, having enough for self and others. But you know how she got here? She listened to the birds. She listened to the birds. She follows the messages she gets, like the external confirmation of, oh yeah, I did get that message. And that's how she was able to build this luxurious life for herself. They're like, we want to bring you here. All you got to do is follow the aces of wands, like this mermaid. And sometimes that means you got to wait for the aces of wands to show up. But once it's in, you're able to go. And once you're on that path, the provisions that you need for the next step, next journey, next face off, right, will show up. Empress at the bottom. Okay, and that's the level up from the 9 of Pentacles to the Empress. So there's also, you might be the 9 of Pentacles playing this board game, but you're going to level up to the Empress, which is the most abundant. Wow. And that will close out a cycle of lessons around the wands. So the spiritual lesson here, the spiritual message here is like, they're sending you the action that they want you to take. The downloads that they're sending you are intentional, but they want you to like incorporate them. And as you incorporate them, it's like the steps become clear. The steps become available. And you'll be able to close out the like chapter of learning how to discern and listen to the wands, and you'd be entering the, I have integrated that now. So it's like, I don't have to go step by step. It comes a little bit faster. This is beautiful. Show me that full moon. The Emperor with the Empress, and look at double owls. Owls are another one, like bats, right? They see in the darkness. This owl in particular is perched on one of the pyramids. So it's like perfectly aligned points of reference for celestial objects. The full moon being clarified by the owl perched on the pyramid is a perfectly placed point. You might be revealed something. Let's just say this full moon tonight, today, tomorrow, it's going to reveal something that you need to be shown so that you can initiate the first play in this board game. Doesn't this look like checkers or chessboard? The Emperor is the initiator, Aries energy. So this full moon is going to show you, like, this is the first step. And you will see it perfectly clearly. It will be downloaded, given to you, messaged to you, sang to you perfectly, clearly. Because that owl is in a perfect reference point to see the moon, you know? And that might make you feel more stable in acting on the fire of that Ace of Wands. The Emperor is not afraid to act on the fire. The Emperor is like, I am fire, you know? Anything else with the full moon, Emperor? Ace of Cups. Whoa, you got Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. The only one we don't have out here is Ace of Swords. So there's like a little energy of leaving the mind be and like letting the body and the soul move. Ace of Cups. She is alone here, so there's like a little intuitive download in your solitude with this full moon. And you will feel, of course, inspired and fired up to take this action. But the Ace of Cups makes me think you're also going to feel an emotion associated with it that's like grateful or fulfilling, or maybe it's like this anticipatory, I can't wait, I know that this is the first step towards my 10 of Cups. So you're getting like a glimmer of that 10. I like that. Anything else for Pisces? 2 of Pentacles. In the frame. Didn't I say that with that Knight of Cups? They want to get you in the frame. So they want to line you up so that you are able to receive. Oh my God, my ear is ringing so hard. They want to get you in the frame so that you can actually receive what it is that you're meant to receive, but it is going to require a decision to actually step into the frame. And if you need your angel, whoever this Knight of Cups is, this angel, if you need your angel to give you more clarity, tell them where you want the message delivered and like let them deliver it there. Can you give me background on this Knight? Different deck. It's like 3 times I got distracted with thinking about him. Death. This is an angel. That is an angel. Maybe a Scorpio specifically, or Scorpio season has something to do. This angel is your like spirit guide for transitioning into different eras of your life. It's like they're going to walk you over this bridge with the troll too. You're not going to be alone in walking over that bridge with the troll. The Devil and the Hermit. For real, this angel, whoever this Knight of Cups is, maybe they're like a lot, maybe they are alive, but they are somebody who gives you inspiration to face things that rattle you, because they know, or I think like their spirit knows that your highest reward is on the other side of the scary thing. And sometimes the scary thing is just doing something new or different, you know? But this feels like a spirit guide specifically assigned to you for transitioning. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Capricorn. King of Pentacles. This is a spirit guide that's specifically like, I'm going to walk you over these bridges that are scary so that you can actually enter into a very lucrative or comfortable or masterful energy, because that's actually where your fulfillment lives. It lives in, yes, I did it. I got here now. I took the journey. I'm here now. I appreciated what it was that I was learning along the way. I'm here now. King of Pentacles twice. Big Taurus energy. 7 of Cups. And they might come to you specifically in times when you're facing like confusion or like too many options, like I'm not sure exactly how to start or where to start. Can you give me one on that 7 of Cups energy? The Phoenix, and they're like, we're going to show you how to rise just like that eagle, high. When you don't know what to do, we're going to have you go high, ascend. So this is also a guide that has been sent to you for maybe a more magnificent rebirth era than you could have imagined. Because the Phoenix is a story of everything crumbled and burned. And then somehow that Phoenix rose from the ashes. And I think that the Phoenix is you. So you choosing to listen to these nudges, it's actually defying perceived death. Because it's like a comeback pathway. This is gorgeous. Bottom of the deck is still a King. Anything on the King energy that I didn't get? The World. So reality is going to have a shift. For some of you, it's going to be more sparkly. For some of you, there's going to be relief with those rainbows. For some of you, you're going to be put on a platform, or you're being elevated on the platform you're already on. This feels like do the scary thing. You will be met with the provisions and the guides that you need in order to face the hard thing as it presents itself. You will also be guided upward after that so that you are not impacted by any distractions. And you speak the language of some of these contenders. So you'll actually be able to outwit any potential, I want to say deception, but it's more like derailing. Yeah, derailing. And you're going to be embodying enlightenment in this new portal, this new chapter. There's also heavy sacral chakra healing here too. All right. Final for the Empress energy on this full moon, cryptic message. 8 of Cups, journeying into that darkness. That Empress energy is like being clarified by this 8 of Cups is like people might not know. People will not be able to access this pathway because the pathway itself is ethereal. And if they themselves have not done the level of work that you have done in terms of healing, self-actualization, connecting with energy, connecting with truth, then they will not be able to access this plane or this pathway. So there's like this crazy diamond in the rough energy coming off of this Empress 8 of Cups card. People will be like, how in the world did this person follow the yellow brick road when there is no yellow brick road? It's like this, it's like as you walk this path, it disappears, because even in the forefront, you can only see so much. So it's like the path behind you and in front of you, it's not visible. It's only visible when you are walking it. And it's your path. No one else can walk that. Smash that love button, Pisces. This is a weird one. I feel like I was in another realm for this. But follow those aces, right? Get the nudge. Act on it. All right, High Priestess, hold my hands. Take a gentle inhale through your nose. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. And a soft release out through the mouth. And claim it, Pisces. I follow that Ace of Wands. All right, I'll see you later. Happy full moon.